So Jump Festa 2014 just went down today in Japan, and different revelations from Kishimoto regarding some plans that he has and some stuff to do with Naruto came out, and a couple of them I find pretty freaking interesting. So first of all, one of the big ones is that now we have confirmation. He said the manga is definitely going to end in 2014. The manga will not see past 2014, and you know, he's been hinting at it that it's ending very soon. I just made the video where he said just follow the journey of the boy named Naruto a little bit longer. So this is kind of not a surprise. At the same time, it's also confirmation, and it gets me sad but happy in two mixed ways. I mean, on one hand, it's like, fuck, you know, I love this story. I've been following it for years now, and to see it end is like, you know, you get that sad thing, but at the same time, it's also, you know, you're finally gonna get closure. It's not like you're not going to be like, oh, what if something happens to Kishimoto and the story ends unfinished? So at least, you know, we'll have a completed story by 2014. So I'm mixed with that whole thing. Another big thing that caught my surprise is that apparently he said he doesn't know how to have Madara defeated. He doesn't know what to do with that because apparently Madara is too strong, and he said he's going to have to talk about it with his editor. Apparently that might be a joke, and again, this is all coming from, I got a couple different sources, mainly a lot of translated tweets from the Jump Festa, as well as a inside source that I personally have. So there's a couple different things that I got this from, but mainly that if that's not a joke, that kind of makes me worried. Like, yo, bro, you don't have stuff like that planned out. Like, this is the climax right here, Madara Uchiha, and if he doesn't know how to defeat him and he has to go over with his editor again, this could possibly be a joke. You know, it's hard to get Japanese translated correctly when you don't have professionals there. For the most part, that would be like, holy fuck, you know, you need to have these stuff planned out, especially this is the end. If you don't know how to defeat Madara, I'm at the very least hoping you have everything else planned out, like, once Madara is defeated, what's going to happen next. And, like, I'm just hoping that that was really a joke, because if not, that's seriously a bad thing that you don't know what you're doing at this particular point where you say you're going to end it within the year of 2014. So it's like, bro, you need to have stuff like that already planned out and taken care of, how Madara is going to be defeated, whether it be that Naruto and the four Hokages team up on him, he gets sealed, whatever the case may be. You've got to have something like that planned out, because this is the climax. This is the finale. This is the creme de la creme, the end of it. And that, if it's true, kind of disappoints me in a way. It's like, this is something you need to have planned 100% because this is the ending. We've been following this for years, and I'm just hoping once again that that was a joke and he's just messing around because he made Madara extremely powerful recently. And another big shocker of what he dropped on here, and it's almost hard to believe when I freaking read this. Apparently, he planned to have Sasuke have the goal of becoming Hokage from the very beginning as well. When I first heard that, I was like, cool story, bro. Like, no fucking way. Because it was just like, we never seen Sasuke display, yeah, man, I want to be Hokage. It would make sense to a certain degree from the beginning when Sasuke had his revenge, and at the same time, you know what? In order for me to get my revenge, maybe I need to be the leader of this village so I can use this village's resources to get my revenge or something like that. I guess to that aspect, yeah, probably you could get away with that, but I've never... I mean, up until recently, I'd never seen Sasuke show any sort of like, yeah, man, I totally want to be Hokage, or, you know, I need to be Hokage, any inkling of that for that matter. So when he came out and said it, it was like, okay, because now he has his resolve, and now he knows where he wants to go with his life and what he wants to do and what he feels he needs to do. So it was like, okay, I understand it now, but for him to have had that in mind from the very beginning, that he wanted Sasuke to have the goal of becoming Hokage at some given point, that is almost hard to believe. And at the same time, I guess if he says it and he truly means it, then it kind of works better for it, because it's like, okay, maybe I could look back in the story and see some points where he did kind of show some sort of a way. I mean, he did show leadership. And Team 7, he was really always the one doing everything for the most part and having like Naruto and Sakura follow. So I guess he did show good leadership. He didn't show that he wanted to be Hokage. He never said, you know what, Naruto, just shut up. Maybe I'll have that job someday. So it really just makes me, you know, curious as to, was he bullshitting about that or was he not? What do you guys think? Do you think that he was bullshitting about that? Also, quickly, I guess, apparently Kishimoto finds Mecha Naruto to be absolutely hilarious. The new Naruto Storm Revolution character that was introduced yesterday. He apparently finds that a riot, and that's why he threw it in there. So I guess if it's for a joke, why not? But yeah, again, what do you guys think about the whole Sasuke situation? Do you think that he really planned that from the start? Also, do you have any memories of like from part 1 or early part 2 of Sasuke showing any sort of like gumption to want to be Hokage? Did you ever see it? Did you ever see any foreshadowing of it? Me personally, at the moment, I can't think of really anything other than that he showed good leadership skills when he was in Team 7, but I never really seen him say, you know what, Naruto, you never know. It might be me someday. You never know. So what do you think about that? And also, what do you think about this whole thing of he doesn't really know how to put Madara down? Do you think that that's just a joke? I mean, it has to be a joke. Or if not, what do you think about the consequences of that, of not having something like that planned out? Could this be like something that'll mess up the ending of Naruto? And just your overall thoughts of some of the stuff that I mentioned again. The manga confirmed that it's ending next year. He's going to finish it up next year. How do you feel about that now that that's pretty much confirmation? 2014 is done. And your overall thoughts of everything from the Jump Festa. The Jump Festa, it was like some interesting news, some somber news, some weird news, some funny news. It was just like, yeah, it was only like 3 or 4 different things, but at the same time, it makes you really question and think about a lot of these different things. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you know a way to defeat Madara Uchiha. Because I don't know, and Kishimoto, the fucking author, doesn't really know if, you know, that's true. Then how can this monster be taken down? I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.